is the Petoskey Stone. Does anybody know if it's actually a stone?
It's a fossil.
It is actually both. It is a stone and a fossil. It's
Yeah, they asked if we wanted 2 tablespoons of tea by 3. I think that's nice. Yeah.
We close right after the colors, usually the third week in October. The garden is my husband's idea. When we started this, we only had this little area, and that's his forte. I say it's cheaper than a psychiatrist. He cares more.
Support that. So then that legislation was passed in 2012 and it was amended last year to include 3 more state parks. So now there's over 30,000 acres of state-owned land. There are several parks. And unfortunately, a lot of what goes into the closet with it is not just the extraneous equipment, but one's sense that I can know the night sky. Shove that in the closet too, because if I don't know how to use it, I can learn the night sky without that. So we do have this wonderful observatory now with a deep space telescope in there. So the things we can't see. But my colleague Aliana and I, Aliana, where are you? She's like over there managing the smoke. Are all about putting human contact. No, not really the mechanics of it, but like the more technical aspects. So I have been teaching about the night sky for a long, long time. I grew up in southeast Michigan, in Milford, and it was dark when I was, and I moved up to northern Michigan 15 years ago. And just anywhere I could get an audience to teach about the night sky, I did it. I had a very serendipitous meeting with a few folks that were, one who was, tomorrow we celebrate the grand opening here. So I want to skip to the story. Let's skip to the map before it gets too dark for you to see it. So these maps come, so this way is north, and you align it that way. Now that's not, you don't have to just, oh, I can't look at this map until it's over my head, but you have to embrace the earth, taking and drawing them as though looking down from beyond them toward the earth. So that means you're looking from behind them. Also, before the age of telescopes, which only came along in the 1600s, in a grand scheme pool. And so, looking at a star or a pattern in its reflection, you're going to draw it the opposite way. Copernicus, 15th century astronomer who wasn't the first one to posit this idea that the Earth was not at the center. He was the first one to write it down. So this is something that was get outside of the walls of that mystery school. You don't talk about that to people who are not initiated, because that can be unsettling information. I mean, it's kind of scary if you think that you're fixed at the center to imagine you're hurtling around through space. And there's this really lovely outpouring of Renaissance art that's happening at the same time that the Copernican idea is taking hold. You see this embrace of the divine and the religious being expressed through Renaissance art at the same time that there's idea like, whoa, we're moving, like what's holding us here? And Nicholas Copernicus and Michelangelo, you know, they're on the earth at the same era. He was a great astronomer. He doesn't make random star references. He knows what he's got. So you can rely on him. So this up that we breathe about 25,920 times in every 24-hour cycle. The Earth is making 3 motions. It's rotating on its axis.